And the movie did feel like a chaotic kitchen.
Yeah.
Like it felt like, I mean, it felt like we were behind on an order and we had to rush.
Lights, camera, let's have some fun. It's time for Justin Hill plus one.
This is Justin Hill plus one, and let's see who's RSVPing into the VIP lounge today. From the new Anthony Bourdain film Tony, it's the incredible Dominic Sessa and Stavros Halkias and director Matt Johnson. Now, before we cross to the gents, we got to talk about this film Tony. It is the acclaimed biographical comedy drama following 19-year-old Anthony Bourdain's early years in Provincetown, and it is based on stories from his iconic 2000 memoir Kitchen Confidential. I recently got to catch up with the team where they revealed the secret recipe and magic ingredient, if you will, when it comes to making this film, and Stavros opened up about why making this movie at times felt like he was actually working in a real kitchen. Check it out.
I saw the movie today and I was blown away. I think, Matt, I want to start with something that you said in an interview. You said that Anthony Bourdain magic is just because you are 40 years old doesn't mean your life can't begin.
I feel like there's an insult coming here from
no, not at all.
So when's your going to begin, Matt?
I'm not going to do that to you on this interview. I just thought it was a perfect way to sum up. Like, it's okay for things to fail. It's okay to be honest. It's like, it was a beautiful way of I guess picturing this story at this time. But I wanted to know from each of you, if you could take it in turns. I want to treat this movie like a recipe, which I think Anthony would probably appreciate. And I want to hear from each of you what the magic ingredient is that you feel in this story that you're telling of this beautiful slice of Anthony Bourdain's life. And what was the magic ingredient that you felt, was a part of this process?
I know the answer, and I'm sure it's going to be the same for all of us except Dom, which is Dom. I don't think there's no movie without Dom. I didn't want to make this movie until I met him, and I thought there's just something in his eyes. He's sitting right beside me, so this is embarrassing to talk about. But that's it. I knew when I met him that we just put a camera on him, and he didn't need to even say anything. We were going to feel something that is inexplicable just by watching him. I was not an Anthony Bourdain fan. I knew nothing about him. In fact, neither was Dom. And it was because of us meeting, a kind of chance encounter, that the whole movie was made. And that's the only answer I can give to that question. You got to have a different answer.
Yeah. I think our magic trick was just not like cutting out the stuff that was bad.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Like, I mean, what I mean by that is like the stuff that just didn't feel honest, like, I mean, Matt was really great about, if I was saying something and I was just like, this feels fake or disingenuous, we would just get rid of it, and that just made it so much easier to make the movie, because we weren't fighting to like make these make the script work. If it wasn't working out, we were just organically
you know what you're making me realize, and Stav, you'll feel this too, is that ultimately we were in charge. Like the cast, and I mean this is very rare in a movie. Like, we were in charge. If we wanted to do something, we did it. If we didn't want to do something, we didn't do it. And everybody kind of had a sort of authorial control, because there was nobody above us saying, hey, Stavros, you didn't say that line, or hey, Dom, I actually need you to say this way. Like, that just didn't exist. I wonder, I'd never thought about it that way before, that we kind of got to do what we wanted. Maybe that sometimes that leads to bad results.
Yeah, I mean, we were trusted.
There was a lot of trust.
And the movie did feel like a chaotic kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like we were behind on an order and we had to rush. And we had to figure it out. And it was like, I felt acting like I was acting like a sweaty, overworked line cook. And that's how it felt. I mean, it really did. We were in that kitchen just trying to figure things out. And I do think the vibes of the whole production, it did feel like, my mom was a waitress. My dad was a contractor the economy in Baltimore, the Greek economy is you're either work in a restaurant or you build the furniture that goes in restaurants. And I worked with my father, and I spent a lot of time literally building every Greek restaurant in Baltimore, and I know these environments, and all my friends worked in bars. I hung out. the cast, I mean, I felt like I was working at a restaurant. I never worked at a restaurant. I felt when we were shooting it, we were working at a restaurant, and that was a little bit of the secret sauce. Obviously, I do think it's Dom and Matt to a much lesser extent. Let's be honest here.
I would say for the most part, I got in the way.
Yeah, Dom, you said Matt.
Yeah.
There were times they would be shooting the movie, and I would just be sitting on the floor next to Dom, looking at the ground, and it would be like somebody would need to come up. Michael Bauman, our cinematographer, would need to come up to me and say, "Hey, we cut. Just take it out." And I'd be like, "Yeah, good, move on."
You're in the
Listen, I think audiences are going to love this film. It is such a good film, and thank you for bringing it to screens, and I really appreciate your time today.
We love Australia.
Thank you. Yeah.
We
Goodbye.
love you right back. Thank you so much.
I love this film. It is a must-see for your next trip to the cinema to get a real look into Anthony Bourdain's early life. It's so fascinating. That's it for this episode of Justin Hill Plus One. A big thank you to Dominic, Stavros and to Matt for being my plus ones today. Make sure you check out Tony. It is in cinemas now and definitely worth a watch. If you want a front row seat to the biggest names in the business and all of those red carpet moments that you just won't get anywhere else, get your permanent VIP pass by subscribing and following so you never miss an episode. Why don't you drop me a review? Let me know in the comments who my next plus one should be. And until next time, stay gorgeous. And remember, your name is always on the guest list.